to another week of yoga. I hope you guys liked that yoga conditioning that I did last weekend and have for you guys on Monday. Look at my new floors, aren't they so pretty? These just went in yesterday and I'm so excited I get to practice on them today. It's gonna be a much nicer surface to practice yoga on than ceramic tiles, so I'm very excited to practice today. Today, I'm just gonna be doing, I think just a full body flow and no real plan. So it's gonna be another no plan, but hopefully we'll get our sweat on and we shall see. So let's go ahead and come to the front of our mats, take a seat, find that comfortable seat, move the flesh away from your sitting bones, and then sitting up nice and tall, resting your hands on your knees. Start to fall into your breath, lengthening your inhale and lengthening your exhale. Go ahead and turn your palms up towards the sky if you're not already there. And touch your forefinger to your thumb. This is a mudra that connects yourself with the universe. You're going to take your right hand, keep your left hand with that same forefinger to thumb mudra, and then you're going to take your pointer finger of your right hand, place it on your third eye, then your thumb to your right nostril and your middle finger to your left nostril. We're going to do some circular breathing. We've done this before. This is a great way to kind of center the mind, push all those other thoughts out. So go ahead and plug your right nostril with your thumb and breathe in 4 counts through your left nostril. Plug that left nostril, unplug the right, and exhale out the right nostril. Then inhale, right nostril. Plug that nostril, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through that left nostril. Close that off and exhale through the right nostril. Inhale, right nostril. Close it off. Exhale, left nostril. Keep going, a few more breaths at your own pace. One more breath in. And exhale through the other nostril. And drop that right hand back down to your thigh or your knee. Shrug your shoulders up by your ears and then roll them down your back. Shrug your shoulders up by your ears and roll them down your back. Grab onto your knees and pull them in towards each other. Place your feet on your mat like you're about to go into a bridge pose, and then we're going to roll down nice and easy. Just wake up our core a little bit. So legs are going to go straight up towards the sky. Arms are going to stay down by your side here. You're going to pull that low belly in and down like you're trying to flatten your stomach like a pancake. And then one at a time, you're just gonna lower that right foot down, tap your heel, then bring it back up nice and slow. Whole time trying to pull that low belly in and keep that back flat, flat, flat to the floor. Tap the heel, bring it back up. Tap the right heel, bring it back up. Left heel down, bring it back up. Right heel down, one more time, both legs. Left heel down. Now you're gonna bend your knees. They're kind of in a tabletop position. And your shins or your lower legs are in a tabletop parallel with the floor. Again, pulling that low belly in. You're going to tap your feet to the outside of your mat on the right side. Bring it back up. Tap your feet to the left side of your mat. Bring them back up. Right side tap. Pull it back up. Left side tap. Pull it back up. Right. Back up. Left. Back up. When you're bringing it back up, flatten that back. Right side. I'm pulling in flat, flat, flat to the bed, the floor, the bed. Left. Pull up. Use that low belly to pull those legs up. One more time to the left. And then stretch those legs up. Grab behind your hamstrings, your calves, if you have that available. And then just flex and point your feet. Warm up that sciatic nerve a little bit. And then go ahead and bend your knees, grab behind your thighs if you're on your calves. We're gonna do a couple rocks, rock up to sitting, but don't tap your feet down. Then rock back again, back up to sitting. This is a Pilates move. I think it's a really good way to kind of warm up the spine, warm up our bodies a little bit before we start moving. One more roll back, and as you come up, cross your feet, come up, and then step it back to hands and knees for a couple rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the tail, collarbones wide, inhale. Exhale, push the floor away, shoulder blades wide, belly button to spine. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch the back. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more rounds, cat-cow on your own. And then bring it to a neutral position. Spread your fingertips super wide. Tuck your toes. Then send your hips high. Heels towards the ground. Downward facing dog. Make whatever adjustments you need. Pedal your feet out if you need. Bending one knee. Pressing one heel down. And then switching. And then once you get your wiggles out, find that stability. Find a stable position and check all your areas of where you should be engaged. Are you externally rotating those shoulders? Are you pulling those lower ribs in? Are you slightly flexing in the quadriceps? And are you pressing that chest towards your thighs? Is your head and neck relaxed? Very slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees a lot, like more than you normally would. Give yourself a hug. Forehead can touch onto your knees or your thighs. And then just gently kind of straighten your knees as much as you can. You might not get all the way straight, that's okay. And then bend, almost like you're in a chair pose. Chest touching your knees. And then straighten it out. And then bend again. Sit down like you're sitting in a chair. Straighten the legs. One more time, bend, sit, sit, sit. Straighten, and then go ahead and drop your arms down to the earth. Knees can be whatever degree of bent is okay for you right now. You should be really feeling this as a release in your lower back. Heel toe your feet a little wider apart than your hips. And then you're going to place your left hand right in the center, right below your face. Bend your left knee, open it up, twist open to the right. Then bring that right hand down, replace the right hand where the left was. Bend your right knee, roll it open to the left. And then bring that left hand down, stretch it in a forward fold for just another breath. And then slowly walk your hands out into a plank position. Find a strong plank position. You can bring your feet in just a little bit if you need. Low belly in, collarbones wide. Just holding that nice strong plank. Now you're going to lower down to your right forearm and then to your left forearm. Hang out here for a moment. Nice strong forearm plank. Then go to your left hand up, right hand back to plank. Hold for a breath. Then lower down to your left forearm, right forearm. Hold your plank for a breath. Push up with your right hand, then your left hand. Hold for a breath. Now down to your right forearm, then your left forearm. Take a breath. Left hand push up, right hand, take a breath. One more time, left forearm, right forearm down. And then go ahead and drop your hips down, untuck your toes, pull those shoulder blades down your back for Sphinx pose. So in Sphinx pose, you're kind of pulling your chest forward, like you're trying to drag yourself through your upper arms. And you're trying to pull your elbows back towards your hips. Neck is long. Low belly is still engaged. You're not dumping into that lower back. Then go ahead and lower all the way down to your belly. Pull those hands back to right next to your ribs. Pull your shoulder blades back. Not your shoulder blades, your elbows back towards each other. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale down, just warming up that spine. Inhale, shoulder blades down your back. Baby cobra. Exhale all the way down. down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up. Then push back onto your knees. Walk your hands forward, one hand at a time, one hand forward, and then push it back, hips high for puppy pose. Stretching those shoulders out. Letting your forehead, chin, or chest rest on the mat if you have that much flexibility. Then you're going to shoot it through one more time to a forearm plank. So lift those knees up, tuck those toes. Collarbones wide. And I believe we're on the left side, so left hand up, right hand up, and push back, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, pull forward to a plank. And then as you exhale, pull that low belly in. Reach that left hand towards your right ankle. Then reach that left hand forward, back to a plank. Push back to down dog. Reach your right hand towards your left ankle. Then bring it back into plank, right hand forward. Walk your hands up towards your feet. Walk your feet up towards your hands to the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe your feet or your knees are a little straighter than they were last time. Then bend your knees, root to rise. Come all the way to standing, arms sweep up overhead. Hands come down, meet in heart center. And then take a second to redo your hair. That low pony did not stay in very well. Okay. Here we are in mountain pose with our hands in prayer. Drop your hands down. Inhale, raise your arms up overhead. Then swan dive out over the legs. Fold. Drop that head. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step that left foot back so that you're in a low lunge. Just stay here with that knee off the ground here for just a couple breaths. Make sure that you're super aligned. Your right knee is right over your ankle. Your right hip is pulling straight back. It's not flaring out to the side. Then you're going to drop that left knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Inhale up, low lunge on your knees. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Lift that left knee up. Step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Root to rise. Inhale, stand all the way up, arms overhead. Hands meet down in heart center. Sweep the arms out and up. And then exhale, fold over the legs. Swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palm, step the right foot back. Staying in a low runner's lunge. Check your alignment. Make sure here you're also pulling that belly up. You're not just laying on your leg, you're engaged. right knee down, keep your toes tucked. Inhale up, low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, you're gonna bring your hands down, lift the right knee up, then step it up to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, reach your eyes, roll all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive out over the legs. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your right foot and then your left foot for a plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale over the toes. Up dog, shoulder blades back. Exhale, push it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up over to the back. Hips square here. Right leg is strong. Little belly stays strong. Shoulders are engaged. Inhale one more time here. Then exhale, pull that knee into your nose. Round your back. Inhale, stretch that right leg back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Inhale, one more time, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that right knee into chest. Set the foot down between your palms and bring it up to a crescent lunge. Check your alignment, make sure you're still pulling that right hip back in space. And your hips are super square to the front of your mat. Then you're gonna bend that left knee, just barely tap that left knee down, and then straighten it back up and super strong. Tap that left knee down, straighten it back up, super strong. One more time, but go ahead and go all the way down, back to a lunge. Untuck your left toes. Keep that pelvis tucked. Then you're gonna inhale, little baby back bend, increasing that hip flexor stretch on that left leg. Reach the fingertips back. And using your core, bring yourself back up. Hands down by the sides of your feet. Untuck your toes on that left foot. Sweep that right foot way back again. Three-legged dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, sweep that left foot up towards the sky. Hips square. Lower abdominal strong. Shoulders engaged. Take one more inhale here, and exhale, pull that knee into your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that left knee through. Set the foot down between your palms and bring it up, crescent lunge. Go ahead and lower that right knee down, just barely tap the knee, then straighten it back up, crescent lunge. Tap that knee down, 2. Straighten it up, crescent lunge. Last one, lower it down, untuck the toes. Square those hips again, and then lengthen your spine. Inhale back. Little baby back bend, reaching those fingertips back. And use your abs to come up. Bring the hands down to the mat. Tuck your toes, bring your foot. Sweep it back up, left foot down, 3-legged dog. Shift forward to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Let's go through 3 sun salutation A's. When you're ready, raise up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Jump or step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root your eyes. Stand all the way up, arms sweep overhead. Palms meeting, heart center, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up again. Exhale, swan dive out over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, jump or step to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Jump or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll on up, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive over the legs, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen, plant the palms, jump or step, chaturanga plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Last round, inhale up on your tippy toes, look between your palms. Jump or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Hands come down, meet in heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan back down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Jump or step, chaturanga or plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up towards the sky. Open your hip up, drop your foot towards your bum. Then square your hips off one more time, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee into your chest. Place the foot down. Spin that left heel down. Bring it up, warrior 1 here. So in warrior 1, you're facing forward. You're pulling that right hip back in space. Hips are square towards the front of your mat. You're trying to rotate towards the outer border of your left foot. So you're not rolling in towards the ball of your foot. And then open it up, warrior 2. Arms out to the side. Hips now facing the side of your mat. Right knee pulling out of the pinky toe of your right foot, so it's not collapsing inward. Straighten your right leg. Stretch out and over. Reach forward. Triangle pose. Left arm up towards the ceiling. The ceiling. It's like the sky and the ceiling. If we were outdoors, it would be sky. And interchange them. Keep pulling that right hip back towards the arch of your left foot. Circle that left arm over your ear. Get a stretch in that left side body. Then if you can, bring your right arm towards your right ear. Stay in triangle pose. Keep opening that chest up towards the sky. Then bend that right knee. Bring it up. Bring our hands down. Back to warrior two. And straighten that right leg again. Left hand down the back of the left thigh. Reverse triangle pose. Reaching up and back towards the back of your space. And then we're going to cartwheel our hands down towards the mat. Come up onto the toes with your back foot. Straighten that right leg. Flex your foot. And then bend everything one more time. Plant your left hand. Open it up. Low lunge twist. Get strong in that left hand. Move to the outer border of your left foot and move it into a side plank on your left hand. Keep pushing those hips up high. You're making sure you're square off to the side of your mat move. Then lifting that right leg up. Bend your knee. Come back around into a low lunge. Come up onto your fingertips. Step that left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step back on your mat if you need to. Plant your palms. We're going to go into a crow pose. If crow is not in your practice, just work on bending the knees and putting them right on your triceps. So just try and get them up as high into your armpits as you can. You don't have to be in your armpits to do a crow. Just that flexibility does help. If you can easily get your arms to your triceps, take a couple shifts forward until your feet just lift off the floor. Maybe you only lift one foot, but rocking forward over those wrists, gazing out over the front of your mat. And if your feet are up, pull those heels in tight towards your booty. Squeeze those elbows in towards each other. Make sure you're keeping your collarbones wide. And then if you're still on your feet, step it back to plank. If you're in crow, try and shoot back, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale that left leg up towards the sky. Open the hip, bring that foot towards your booty. Then square those hips off again. Three-legged dog. And pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot between your palms. Spin that left heel down. Come up, warrior one on the right, left side. Just pulling those shoulders square, hips square as you rotate that outer thigh and outer right foot. Bending your left leg a lot. And then exhale, bring it into warrior two. If you need to move your feet so they're in a little better alignment, heel to arch, that's okay. Feel like somebody's pulling your left shoulder back in space so you're stacked. Straighten that left leg out. Reach out and forward and bring it down, triangle pose. Right hand up towards the sky. Then bring that right arm up towards your ear. Feeling that stretch in that right side body. And then the left arm towards your left ear. Holding it there. Opening that chest, rolling it over. Open towards the sky. And then using your body. Bring your hands up towards the sky. Bend into that left knee. Back to warrior two. Straighten that left knee again. Right hand down the right leg. Reverse triangle pose. And then cartwheel the hands down around that, bringing that left foot. Come up on the toes of your right foot. Straighten your left leg, pull your toes back towards your kneecap. Then bend that left knee, plant that right hand, open it up, crescent lunge twist. Then shift your weight to the outer edge of your right foot. Stack that left foot over. Plank pose on the right arm. Lift that left leg up, bend that knee, pull it forward. Back to that low lunge, your runner's lunge. And step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Work on getting into a crow pose here again. Maybe you are able to just lean forward and just lift one foot up and then the other. And that's a great place to start. You just have to get that confidence that the further forward you lean, the more easy it is to just let those feet float on up. Pull those heels up towards your booty. Shoulders away from your ears. Elbows squeezing in towards each other. If you've got crane pose in your practice, straighten those arms. And then go through vinyasa. Shoot back. Chaturanga plank. Inhale up top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome job, you guys. We're gonna do a little bit with binds today. So raise that right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, let's open up that hip. Then go ahead and roll to the outer edge of your left foot. Flip your dog, wild thing pose. Reaching back towards the front of your mat with that right arm. And then come back through downward facing dog, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot down. Open that, or set that left heel down. Open it up. Warrior two. Reach forward, inhale as you arch back, peaceful warrior. And then come forward, extended side angle. You can always start with just your right forearm to your right thigh. We're pretty warm, so if you have the flexibility, go ahead and bring that right hand to the inside of that right foot. Left arm stretching over your left ear. Just for a moment. Then you're going to sweep that left arm over and back, behind your back. Try and grab your thigh, your pocket. If you want to try the full bind, drop that left hand down below your thigh and grab underneath with your right hand for your left. And then reopen up into that extended side angle. Spine is long. Try not to collapse in your chest. Go ahead and release that bind. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe that right foot to the outer edge of your mat, or lizard pose. If you want to go a little deeper, drop down onto your forearms. And rock back and forth here. If you want to take it a little bit further, slide that right shoulder right underneath your right thigh. Bring your left hand to meet it, and then kind of heel toe that right foot forward until you shift it forward into Ekapada Kodinasana. And then set your left foot down, right foot meets it in Chaturanga. Over the toes, inhale up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Open that hip up. Shift to the outer edge of your right foot. Flip your dog. Wild thing pose. Hips high. Reach that left arm back towards the front of your space. And then shift it back over, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull that knee into your chest. Set the foot down. Bring it up, warrior two. Reach forward for a moment, then slide that right hand down the right thigh. Peaceful warrior. And then cartwheel those arms forward. Bring it into extended side angle. Left forearm to left thigh, or all the way down to the floor. Keep opening that left rib cage open to the sky. Keep pressing your left tricep into your inner left thigh. Sweep that right arm around and back behind your back. Grab onto your thigh if you can. Stay in the half bind first for a few breaths. Marinate in that for a second. And then when you're ready, reach that left arm underneath for that full bind. Lengthen your spine. Then go ahead and bring your hands back down inside your left foot. Walk that left foot out to the side of your mat for lizard pose. If you need a little bit more, drop down those forearms. Rock back and forth, flossing those hips open. You can always stay here. You do not need to go any further, but if you'd like to, slide that left hand shoulder underneath your left thigh. Bring that right hand back to meet it, and then shimmy that left leg up. The right leg comes off the floor. And then shoot it back. Come on, chaturanga. Inhale up top. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back about a third of the way up the mat. We haven't done any handstands today, so let's just do a couple tuck jumps. They'll come up on your tippy toes, look between your palms, jump up, bring your heels to your butt, and then land. Up on your tippy toes, look between your palms, jump up, heels to butt, and then land. If you got a little hang time, just stay up there. Keep on going if you can. Maybe one more jump. Make it your best one. And land in that shortened downward dog. On your next jump forward, try and jump up. Cross your legs and jump through. Sit out. Legs out in front of you. Reaching up. Staff pose. And then seated forward fold, reaching out as far past your feet as you possibly can. Pulling that spine long, long, long. And then folding over. Just playing. And then walk your hands up your thighs. Bend your knees and roll down your back. Okay. There goes my hair again. Bend those knees up, heels within touching distance of your fingertips. Rock your pelvis back and forth a few times, releasing that low back. On your next inhale, reach your hips up towards the sky. Clasp your hands underneath. Pull those shoulder blades together. Pull those knees in towards each other. And slowly unclasp your hands. Roll it down. Bring your knees wide and then windshield wiper your legs side to side. Releasing that SI joint can get tight when we do a lot of extensions, which we did do a lot of today. And then bring your feet back. We're going to do one more, either bridge pose or full wheel, whatever you have in your practice. So when you're ready, inhale, lift those hips up high. Bring your hands back behind, next to your ears. Inhale to the top of your head. And then push all the way up if you're going to full wheel. When you're ready, lower down to your shoulder blades and roll down. Feet wide on the mat and windshield wiper those legs. Bring your feet back in towards each other. Bring your knees up to your chest, give yourself a hug. Bring your forehead to your knees if you can. And then exhale. Cross your right ankle up over your knee. Grab behind your left thigh for figure four. Pressing that right knee away with your right elbow. And then just pulling it into yourself. Roll that left ankle clockwise a few times and then switch directions. And then just find some stillness. Enjoy the hip stretch to that right hip. And then let that go. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Pull behind that right thigh. Left elbow pushing the left knee away. Rolling some circles with that right foot. Both directions. And then some stillness into that left hip stretch and breathe. Bring your feet down to the mat, like you're about to do a bridge pose. Then you're going to kind of cross your right thigh over your left. And then if you can, hook it on your left for like an eagle wrap, essentially. Then you're going to bring your arms up, cross your right arm under your left, and for an eagle wrap of your arms. And then you're going to pull your arms up, hold those shoulder blades away. And then if you can, look up towards the sky and reach, lift that chest up off the floor. Lengthen your feet out a little bit away from your body for a fish pose and eagle arms. Just another little back bend. I love this stretch. And then slowly come on out of that. Stretch your arms out to the side. Keep your feet crossed. Move your hips over to the right just a little bit. And then lay those knees down towards your left, twisting, looking towards your right arm. And then bring it back to center, uncross your legs, recenter those hips, maybe just a little bit of a release, maybe one little rock, and then we're going to cross that left leg over the right, hook that foot if you can, arms come up, left arm under right, eagle wrap, stretch those arms overhead, extend your neck, look behind you, to the top of your head and lift your chest up. Blowing out my hair, it's not working. And then come on out. Keep your arms where they are for a moment, and stretch them out towards the side. Move your legs a little over to the left, and then drop down to the right, looking towards the left arm. And go ahead and roll it back at the center, uncross your legs. Bring your hips back to the neutral middle of your mat. Pull those knees into your chest. Let's go ahead and grab the outer borders of your feet. Pull those knees towards your armpits for happy baby pose. Rock back and forth if you'd like, or just enjoy the stretch for your hips and that low back release. Stretch. Any which way you feel you need to stretch anymore. You can do whatever you feel is right for your body here before you go into your Shavasana. Set up for your Shavasana whenever you're ready. Legs out long, palms open towards the sky, shoulder blades down your back. Bringing awareness back into your breath, but not laboring. Take super deep breaths, just a natural breathing. Release any tension you still might be feeling. Release your eyebrows from pinching together. Unclench your teeth if you feel like you might be. Just relaxing that jaw. Think of a time in your life when you really felt truly carefree, even if it was just for like an hour. And find that moment of peace for this next few minutes here in this pose. Try and get in touch with that peace within yourself. It's there. You just have to dig a little deeper sometimes. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like, but if you're ready to get out, start bringing movement back into your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees up and roll onto one side or the other. Stay in that fetal position for just a moment, enjoying one last moment of peace. And then when you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, come back up into a seated position. Growing in tall into your spine. Reach the arms up high overhead one more time. Palm feet at the top and then hold down into heart center. Take with you today this feeling of peacefulness that I hope you've gotten from these last few minutes of your practice. And when things start feeling hectic, just remember that you have this peace within you and you can dig deep and you can find it. Maybe it will make the super hectic and super stressful moments not seem so unsurmountable. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.